I would now request Mr. Sridhar to accompany Dr. Suvarnalatha Rao, Head Programming Indian Music, NCPA, who's been a source of strength to us at the Academy, and therefore, fittingly, she would be the one who's going to declare Sangam 2016 open and say a few words. Dr. Rao.
Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the National Center for the Performing Arts, Mumbai, a very, very warm welcome to all the participants of Sangam 2016. It's my privilege to stand here before you today, thanks to the Academy, and so that I could share a few thoughts with you. But at the outset, I'd like to congratulate Shankar ji, Sridhar ji, and the Academy team, Shankar Mahadevan Academy. For successfully completing five musical years. Here are some of my thoughts, because I'll take 2 more minutes, friends, having had the opportunity to have the microphone. And actually, after such a beautiful invocation by Shankar ji, the words are just futile, but nevertheless, perhaps some more ideas to be communicated. One may start by asking ourselves a question which perhaps we rarely ask: what is music? And in a very simple terms, I'd like to say music, as we know, is a medium or magic, if I may use the word, that seems to bind us all, that has all brought us together here, and everywhere we are bound by music. Next question: who can make music? As you know, all the living beings, including the smallest ant to the biggest elephant, the birds and the whales, everybody can make sounds. And often we call it, in a metaphorical way, it's a music. But friends, we as human beings are the only creatures in the whole universe that are endowed with the ability to produce music as we understand in a normal sense, that is, the songs which has lyrics, the language, and the musical tones. So there's much to be proud about, but also a lot of responsibility has been endowed, nevertheless, at the same time. One wonders what meaning would mere human bodies have without a healthy mind and emancipated soul. I'm trying to just go a little bit away from the music, but I'm going to connect back to music, pointing to the significance of arts like music in our lives. One of the ancient Indian scriptures dating back to 4th century AD states, a man without no knowledge of literature, music, and other arts is nothing but an animal without tail and horns. And friends, I hasten to add, there is no disrespect in whatever sense for the animal kingdom, because today I think many times we know that so-called animals behave better than us human beings. But nevertheless, this is what, thank you, the scriptures say. Today we lay emphasis on health, hygiene, education as vital aspects of our lives, but conveniently tend to ignore arts. We know that medicines can cure. We know that medicines can cure, but remember that arts can heal. This is because the way arts are, especially an abstract art like music, the way it affects us. You know that music is abstract. We cannot see the notes. We can hear the notes and we can feel within, but we cannot catch them. And perhaps that is the esoteric magic of music that makes it difficult, as well as it has the magic of affecting us in the way no other arts can. And in fact, some of the scientific papers that have been published recently have shown that when we are engaging with music, either performing or even mere listening, the parts of our brain get lit up, and those nerve centers are never lit up with any other activity. So you see, music is that special abstract art. And why so? because it is not only touching you at a physical level, but also visceral level. Your innermost being, it has an ability to touch your soul. If food and water are essential to nourish our bodies, arts like music are vital for nurturing the mind and soul, and need to be seen as important dimension of education, especially in the childhood. And here is what I'm coming to today's subject: music for all, music especially for children, and why. Volumes of scientific research points out, as I just said, to the fact that children who engage in some form or other of music show marked improvement with respect to social behavior, academic performance, cognitive abilities, and communication skills. And one may again ask, what proof do you have? Okay, so to give you a very simple example, or first defining music as a well-defined patterns, that when you are engaging in music, you learn to recognize those patterns and go into that abstraction, which helps you back in looking at any abstraction in any other discipline. And I'm taking an example, beautiful example from the SMA website that I heard. I think Shankarji and others are singing that pattern. It says, Sama Gama Rega Sare Saga Rega Sare Gama, and it goes, Repa Mapa Gama Rega Re, and so on, and ends on the top Sa. So here what you will see is the beautiful patterns, and that's what music is. Once you know one pattern, an ability to create the patterns thereof, that's it. And of course, you have to have heart and soul in music, not just a technique, but that's what helps a lot in the childhood. And most importantly, it seems engagement with music seems to have a direct impact in developing emotional intelligence. And one may know, ask what is emotional intelligence is a child's ability to understand and controls one's own emotions, and thereby have a better understanding of the environment and the ability to cope with it. And we know that that's what is lacking perhaps in today's children because of so many socio-economical factors, and this is where music is very, very critical, in my opinion. Right from Plato to Rabindranath Tagore, many great minds can be cited, and convincing arguments can be put forth in favor of music in education, especially today, as most urban societies seem to exist and survive on the edge under tremendous stress from within and outside. And as we know, this is the case not only in India, but the worldwide today, looking at the violence that is really tearing all the human beings apart. From this perspective, the journey on which the Shankar Mahadevan Academy has embarked upon is indeed laudable. Now we can clap, yes. It is the first ever online academy to teach Indian music, and within a short span of 5 years, the ground covered by the academy is indeed stupendous. I understand that at this moment, the academy reaches out to 10,000 individuals, children and adults, covering over 300 courses in 60 countries. Now, this is most impressive statistics as I see. Friends, we all talk a lot about corporate social responsibility, corporates giving back to the society, but here is a sterling example of how an individual, how an artist wants to give back to the society in nurturing the audiences of tomorrow. Thank you so much, Shankarji, for your kind gesture to the society. Also, I think the Academy has proven another example as to how we can harness technology for the betterment of not commercially music, but to the betterment of education. And therefore, I think congratulations are also due for Mr. Sridhar for marrying the technology with the music education. Friends, as a National Center, we are committed to propagate, promote, and nurture all kinds of art forms. We truly feel privileged in joining hands with the Academy in their on-ground venture at our centers. In 2014, we started off with just one course, one batch of film music. And today we are pleased to host as many as 7 batches and 4 courses. And we hope that from here on we will grow strong. We are also thankful to the Academy for sharing with us the program Grow with Music for the benefit of school children that we as NCPA reach out. We have taken the benefit of the program and therefore we will inculcate that in our own activities. With these words, now I declare open Sangam 2016. We wish the Academy all the success in their mission of spreading the joy of music. Friends, thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rao. That was indeed educative and motivating for all of us. I request Shankar sir to kindly present a memento to Dr. Rao.
Magari